Hey, this is Lloyd from Anytime Fitness in Coffs Harbour. We're just going to go through the interface of our machines, our cardio machines. So they're pretty much all the same on the treadmill as they are with the cross trainer, the bike and the stepper. So hopefully you'll be able to understand the workings of the back end of these guys. So sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming and you just kind of press go and then just stay on there and go from there. So if we come in and have a look, this is what you'll start off with. So we've got go to workouts, and you've got a couple of different options here. So we've got interactive courses. So if we go into them, you'll see we've got a whole bunch of different places we can go and either run, walk, or jog. And then there's a couple of different options at the back here as well. So when we're going into those ones, so let's say we want to go to the Trinity Mountains run. You just choose your time and your distance, or your distance, sorry. So if you go in, you want to choose your time, you can do it for a certain period of time. If you want to choose your distance, then you can just choose how far you want to walk or run. Okay. Again, it's pretty simple, so you just enter in the numbers if you like, or you can just choose the presets that are already there. You can go into the specifics of what your weight is and all of those different measurements if you want to see accurately how many calories you're burning. Most people don't really worry about going into that sort of stuff because partly it takes too long, and it's just easy to get in and get it done. So for all of us, again, it's pretty easy to have a look, but it will have a little arrow somewhere or a little X to go out of it. So that's that in a nutshell. Again, you've got goals, so you've got just sort of basic things here where you can choose a climb, so how many meters you want to climb up and what sort of terrain. Again, we go back, how many calories, what sort of intervals. A lot of people like to do intervals, and it's really helpful here because a lot of the time back in the day you'd have to sort of like hold on to the thing where you're not trying not to fall off. So we've got a low speed here, so if we just go 3 and then a high speed of 12, then basically what that'll do is that'll start off and we can just choose between those really easily on the computer, and you don't have to worry about sort of flicking back and forth too much. So we'll go back and we'll try to make it nice and simple by doing quick start. Okay, press it through, it'll give you a countdown so you don't fall off, feel like an idiot, and then we're straight into it. Again, there's a lot of things going on here, but the most basic part of it is these are your apps on the side here, just like a smart TV or a smartphone, and this is the main screen that you'll be looking at. So if we want to just stick with what's being offered to us, you can click that and there's a little white arrow down the bottom there, and that's going to give you a full immersive screen, so it really feels like you're straight into the environment that you're walking through. If you get a little bit sick of that and you want to have a look at some other stuff, you click through there, press that arrow again, and then you're back into the normal screen. In terms of entertainment and stuff, we've got TV here. Straight away it'll come up with subtitles. So a lot of people don't want to have to run with their headphones in, they just want something on in the background that they can pay attention to. And if you want to change the channel, you just click up the top there, and again, you slide through it really similar to like a phone or a smart TV, or you can just press up or down on the channels. Once you've chosen what you like, press that button again, and then turn it into a big screen. If we want to, you can start doing some internet-based entertainment. So we've got YouTube here. There's no necessity to log in. You just look up a video and then away you go. Again, if you're confused about how do I get back to where I want to go, worst case, just press that little home button and we'll get back to it, okay? You've got Netflix, so Netflix is awesome to be able to just switch it on, watch a TV series and burn some calories while you're doing it. It's a good distraction, especially because most people don't really like cardio. And then you just jump in and sign in at the top there. So It will never save your sign-in login stuff, so as soon as you stop the actual machine, it'll log it straight out, so don't worry about people messing up your what episode you're up to or anything else like that. Again, we just press home and we go back there. If we want to go through, so for you to have a look at these videos, we're going to have them on this little world or globe, and it's going to be links up here, okay? So you just click in through to the link and you'll be good to go from there. Again, we press that home page. So that's basically that in a nutshell. Now, to get into the nitty gritty of some of the actual adjustments and speeds and stuff like that, we've got these guys down here. So if you want a touch screen, you can just do that and that'll increase the speed or lower the speed. Or you can actually touch the speed and then enter in specifically what you want. The same with the incline applies, so up and down, or clicking it and pressing up and going from there. Again, it's really simple. The other really cool thing about these new machines is that you have preset speeds. So you've got 3, 6, 10, 13 and 16. So when you are doing sprints or doing some interval work, you can just click straight on 10. It'll take you up to speed. I won't run in front of the camera. But you'll notice that the actual, if you come in here and have a look, this goes faster. Okay, so it mimics what speed that you're going at. And then once you finish your little intervals, maybe you're doing 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, come back down to a recovery, and you'll see that this slows down again to mimic how fast that you're going. Of course I'm on there, running. And then if that's all too complicated for you and you just want to stick with the touchpad down here, you've got green for go, red for stop, up and down for the speeds. And this is back to the old school way of the machines, up and down here, and then presets for these. And that'll change everything in terms of speed. When we're finished, we press stop. If you're concerned about safety, as always, unwrap this and chuck it onto yourself. And when we're starting to go, this is connected by a magnet, and if this pops off, it'll stop the machine straight away. Alright, that's it in a nutshell, guys. So if you do have any more questions, come to the staff in the office. But you should be good to go to start off getting fit and using these machines to the most that they can.